17. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons.
Because I've been fumbling the last 2 games. It is early Madden, and I am not a happy camper. Wow.
The punter,
We're
Bradley
already
Pinion,
lagging.
will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta.
I hate the fact that I use everything. At least from where I got them lined up at.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Back to throw. This one is caught by Moreau. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. Completes this one.
What?
That's Christian Watson.
Oh, yes, Christian Watson.
And he will get into the end zone.
Okay.
Christian Watson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Understood. I understand it
His
now.
1st touchdown this year. And that
It's
is
fine.
the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Penix gonna throw right away. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the 2nd-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 12 yards. On that hookup, it's good for a Falcon first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now the lefty panics on first down. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. Give him 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. On second down, Penix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Mooney in motion. On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On the handoff, Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
First down, Saints.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is first and goal. Shaheed in motion. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Saints. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints extend their advantage to 14-3.
Falcons 3. Set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time, and Bijan Robinson, I mean, what can you say, Mike, about his rookie season? Over 1,400 yards from scrimmage, and you know what the crazy part is? I think there's a lot of room for him to continue to improve both himself and the system that he's operating in.
On first down, it's Penix. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they bring him. Jones now on first and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now, faking the give. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Mooney in motion. On first and 10, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. S1Wk4 now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is caught by Moreau. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
by Cooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Jones. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Roop Orororo there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Velus Jones. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints move out to a 24-10 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think he's better off if he would have just decided to throw that ball away. He had nowhere to go. He tried to go through his progression as quick as he could, but sometimes you just have to learn, Mike, at this level, learn to play the next snap. If it's not there, you don't get the perfect look, throw it away. That play didn't work. Line up, snap it, and do it again.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. on second down. Here's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and result in a nice touchdown.
We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. Look wide, get this one complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays. These drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw again. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Again, up the middle with Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice pick up there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency. That's the ability to impact the game both as a runner and as a receiver that really makes him stand out from a lot of the other running backs in the league.
Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That one incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Back at 60. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. York's kick is good. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Penix. And that ball incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down. Third and 2. And Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing again, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Tyron Matthew on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line, but now it's fourth down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. They'll go. It's Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shaheed in motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. On the give, it's Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Again, it's Jones. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That one is caught by Mooney. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. We had a chance to talk with the defensive coordinator. He said they stressed all week to their pass rush. flush the quarterback to his right. As a lefty, that's not the natural side most guys want to go, but in this case, he gets away with it. And that's something they're
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit. Here's 2nd and 2. Shaheed in motion. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They run it once more with Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix, and that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll look underneath. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He's got his target. That's Pitts. Look at the big guy rumble. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down and 3. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is hot, and he will score. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, here is Penix. Checking it down, this one is caught. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Here's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
3rd and 2, and Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by DeMarco Hellams.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division.